had a very large army. That army was reinforced significantly with tens of billions of dollars of equipment provided by NATO and the United States. Then it was burned out during the offensive operations against Kharkov, Kherson, and the ongoing meat grinder operations taking place in the vicinity of Bakhmut. This burn rate is extremely high. We're talking in the area of 500, 800, 1,000 men a day and scores, dozens of military fighting vehicles. This wouldn't be a problem if Ukraine is able to replenish the casualties. If your burn rate is smaller than your replenishment rate, then you'll be able to sustain a level of military strength on the battlefield. But if your burn rate is larger than your replenishment rate, that's bad news. And right now, Ukraine's burn rate is significantly larger than its replenishment rate. It's going to run out of men, it's going to run out of equipment. Frankly speaking, they're going to run out of time. Russia, on the other hand, has a very low burn rate. That is, that their casualty figures are about 1/10 that of Ukraine. Now, let's not minimize this. If Ukraine's losing 800 men a day, that means Russia's losing 80 men a day. And that's not an insignificant number. I don't think anybody should be misguided into believing that Russia's not suffering casualties and these casualties are not meaningful. This is war, and war is painful. But the Russian burn rate is quite small, especially when you contrast it to its replenishment rate. Russia has yet to finalize the mobilization of 300,000 reservists. There's over 125,000 of them still finishing up their training, and then they will fall in on the most modern equipment, T-90 tanks, T-80 tanks, T-72 tanks, etc. Russia's replenishment rate is massive. Their burn rate is small. Time is on Russia's side. And when Russia brings its military to bear against Ukraine, understand basic military math dictates one and only one outcome: a decisive Russian military